Hi, hello to everyone. We are glad to welcome you in our presentation. And I'm one of the Innovation Campus mentors. My name is Maria Bilo. As you can see, all of you are muted right now, and you are not able to turn on your cameras or your microphones. But of course, you are able to ask any questions in our chat. So please do it. We will answer all of them later. So today we will tell you everything you need to know about Innovation Campus. And right now, the head of Innovation Campus, Vladimir Sokol, are going to present our program to you.
Yeah, hello everyone. Thank you, Maria, for uh, introduction. And as you see, we will have a presentation of Innovation Campus project. You will learn what is that, how you can join it, what you will do there, and what are the advantages of studying in Innovation Campus. So first of all, I would like to make a short or brief history overview. We established our project in 2018, and already in 2019 there was already first draft selection process run, and we fully integrated Innovation Campus into bachelor study in 2020. And as you see, those nice pictures which we've made, they were made on 27th of January this year. It was a huge opening of a new building. And unfortunately, it's now not possible to study there in offline mode, but all our service, all our resources are available, and I hope when the war finishes, we will be able to return to study there at this location. And despite of its young age, we already attracted some international attention. First of all, I reported about Innovation Campus in March in conference on QS Higher Education Summit in Dubai. And recently, just a few weeks ago, we have won the Silver Award in Europe region of this year QS Reimagine Education Awards. And for us, it's a big honor to achieve such high level. As you know, QS, it's one of the world leading ranking agencies, and they make this award. And this year, we have won the second place in Europe. So, all of you who have studied at the university, dream of some career path. Typically, the software developers, they focus either on startups, so to create own startup and to be a founder, or to be an engineer together with your colleagues. You may continue your scientific career from bachelor to master to PhD, and maybe to head in some institute. Or you can focus on developing yourself as a software developer in some outsource or product company. So I just got a recent report from Coursera. You know, this very famous resource on massive online learning, and they focus what are the digital and human skills that will be required next year. And you see among them there are a lot of if we speak about digital skills, it focuses on development, on user experience design, and so on. If you talk about human skills, it focuses on different people management, culture understanding, decision making, communication, and all these skills, especially human skills, or I would call them as soft skills, could not be trained in the classical university environment, and therefore we introduce our innovation campus. And what are the specifics to study in the innovation campus? First of all, it's a challenge-based learning. It's approach innovated by the company Apple to teach their developers, and we also apply this approach in our studies. So our students, they get challenges. Challenges have some context, so you know where this problem arises, or has a reason, and you also learn how to deal with these challenges, how to implement solution, uh, which will be able to cover all necessary requirements for this challenge, which means you develop practically oriented projects within some context of a real world problem. The second approach, which we incorporate in our innovation campus, is peer-to-peer. Peer-to-peer means at some time you will act as a teacher, at some time you will, on the other hand, act as a student. So you will be able to teach each other, you will be able to share knowledge with each other, you will be able even to assess each other, how tasks are completed, and so on and so on. So this approach allows you to communicate, to actually to learn how to communicate effectively. This approach teaches you team management, time management, and other soft skills necessary for your future work. I'm sorry about these noises. It's repair works. I cannot do anything against that. And yes, in Innovation Campus, we have both individual and team assignments. So you will learn how to solve problems by yourself, alone, going from the beginning to the end. And you will learn how to work in teams, how to distribute different tasks between team members, how to define what has to be done, how to make a appropriate schedule so that the tasks and work can be finished in within the given deadline. So as I said, the peer-to-peer and communication, and this all enables significant and intensive knowledge sharing. So you will be able, you will learn how to share knowledge fast. You will be able to learn fast from various sources. This can be your colleagues, this can be internet resources, this can be books, whatever you choose, but you will be able to learn how to deal with that. And of course, we have some kind of the gamification in our learning management system. You will earn coins from reviews. You will have some leaderboards and so on and so on. That's, you know, when you treat your study as a gaming process, it improves your involvement in that process. So that's a typical structure of our innovation campus. By the way, as Maria told you already, you are able to put your questions in the chat, and I will answer them in the end of my presentation. So that's a typical structure of our innovation campus. Um, Typically, we make a selection process after first year of study. But this year we changed our approach slightly due to different circumstances. We have right now a very big pause in the study till March, I suppose, and we actually decided to use this time to run through the selection process of Innovation Campus. You see, it's called a marathon. It's like a long distance running. Uh, Yes, we started it one semester earlier, comparing to the previous times. However, we increased the time, the length of this marathon by 50%. So you will have more time to deal with it. And I think everything will be okay. By the way, the typical acceptance rate of Innovation Campus of Ukrainian students is about 1/3. So about 35% of students pass this selection process. But it doesn't deal too much with the hard skills, as I tell you. So it's not about how good developer you are. It's about your time management. It's about your involvement in the process, how much time you will invest. On the average, you will need to invest 10, 11 hours per day in order to pass that process. But it will take only 6 months, 6 weeks, excuse me, and after that you will get already a normal process of studying in the Innovation Campus. So again, marathon will start on 9th of January, so just after the new year, in 2 weeks or something, and in 2.5 weeks, and it will last for 6 weeks. So you will have 1.5 months to pass through the marathon and the selection process of Innovation Campus. After that, if you successfully pass the selection process, you will have two big two big portions of exercises. One is related to C and C++ stage, where you basically learn how to develop software and how to deal with different data structures and algorithms. It will take mostly the autumn semester. So even if you pass the marathon, your study in Innovation Campus will not start in the March. It will start in September next year. So you will take 1.5 months to pass the selection process, but your study in Innovation Campus will start in September. Yes, and it will take the third semester of your study, so this autumn semester, where you will deal with data structures, with algorithms, and C++ language. After you complete that stage, you will go to the web full stack development. So again, you will learn to that's typically in spring semester. You will learn how to completely develop the web application using JavaScript language. It's a Node.js, and you will learn everything architecture. You will study databases and so on and so on. And after you finish that stage, you will be able to run so-called company-oriented practices. These praxis, I would not call them semester, but they last for 2-3 months each, and they are provided by by leading software development companies from Ukraine and other countries, and you will be able to solve really real world problems which companies give to you, and they will be able to select you as a future employee. So as you saw maybe on the first slide, our motto says, just a second, it says work where you study while working. So we in Innovation Campus, we unite actually both of advantages of dual education, where you be able to solve real world problems and study from that problem solving. So we have different directions of this practice, and they are provided by different companies. So you will be able to select, for instance, between, or maybe you continue to improve yourself in the web development, or you can switch to .NET, to Java development, to mobile development. Even we had such practices in advanced topics like Python for data science. That's also possible, and you can actually dive deeply into that direction. So by introducing such approach, we provide you a true individual learning path. So you are able to select whatever after passing these two really mandatory stages, you will able to select what you are really interested in and focus on that direction. That means we have a very close integration with companies. So if you pass this practice, maybe you will get immediately an offer from them. We also include the specifics of processes, of software development processes, and their requirements to that processes. They are integrated into challenges. So you will also work during this practice according to the standards, according to the industry standards of that, and according to this company standards. You will get really full support from really experienced employees, which have a lot of years of experience producing real world applications. We will get reports of your progress, and we also, yeah, we have a co-working zone in our campus, but now we will do everything online until our victory. And yes, your activities will be tracked by a company and consider it as a part of your study program. So what are what are specifics to study in campus? So if you pass the selection process, you will almost have no lectures. So you still will have an English language lections. You will have some math classes, and I think sports. I'm not sure about your specific structure of your group, but that's a typical process. You will have no, let's say, programming and software development lectures as they are. Almost no. We will have in the web development, in the full stack program, you will get a short course on the software architectures, and you will get a short course on database development. So you will get a better understanding how to start quickly. For Ukrainian students, we have no additional fees. For you, I think there are special conditions. You will need to ask your responsible person. Yeah, as I told you, there you will get some math, English, and sports. And actually, right now, for us, everything is online, but you will have, I think you will have a special lab at Istanbul Technical University where you will be able to come and to do your tasks, do your challenges, solve the tasks and exercises which we will send to you. So important thing to note, don't forget to register for group assignments because there is no automatic registration. If you will forget to register, you will not be able to participate in group assignments. Some of the assignments are in some assignments you will get your colleagues randomly, so it's selected by the server. It will mix you up, and in some assignments you are possible to select your colleagues to work with. Yeah, we have a group limitation of 4 persons maximum, And the group challenges, so the big ones, must be presented by you personally. That's a requirement. And in every group, you should also have a real development assignment. So it could not be the case that some played a role of manager and he managed everything perfectly but wrote no source code. No, that's not the case. You have to present everything personally, and you should be able to tell us what is your part in this project. Okay. Yeah, and our campus is available 24/7. I must warn you that the biggest mistake a man can make at the university, at any kind of university, here in Ukraine or in some other Western Europe university, or it may be USA. So it's a plagiarism. Don't do that, because for us, plagiarism is totally unacceptable. So yes, and we run source code reviews. We have a special tool which compares your source code with others, and renaming files, variables, and so on will not help you to pass through that tool. It's already proven stuff, so please don't try to fool us. Just it would be better for you to make your own solution. Maybe it won't be a perfect one, but it will be yours, and you will know how to deal with such tasks, rather than you will steal somebody else's solution. The team challenges doesn't mean the same code for all. So if you have to supply in team each your own code, it doesn't mean that you should write one source code for a whole team. I think you will get from the challenge description an idea what you have to submit. So in some cases, you need just to make a part of the project in cooperation with your colleagues in the group. In some projects, you have to submit the same solution for all group members, but don't submit the same code for everyone. Yeah, when we catch you for a first time, you will get 0 for that task, and in that case, it would be hard actually to pass the selection process. I would not say that it will become impossible, but it would be hard. And on the second time, we will say you goodbye, and you will not be able to pass the selection process. That's our team. That's me as a head of Innovation Campus, and Maria, you. She started with she started our presentation, and you will learn other team members as well during your study. So, what are the next steps? Next steps, you will get an email in the first week of January. So please check your email, not the one from university, not in the office 365, but your private email with which you have registered for the study. Then in this email you will see instructions, and you will have to register for the selection process. You will need to accept the challenge, and yeah, accept the challenge, and as a bonus, you will be placed into the chat with other colleagues, which may be 1 year older than you, and already they have an experience how to pass this selection process. So you may also make questions to them and make consultations with them. So maybe they will give you some nice hints how to pass the selection process. So I think it was a brief information from my side. If you have some questions, please write them. For all of you colleagues, we make a recording right now, and we will send a follow-up email with a link to that recording, so all of you can again review this video. Maybe you will get some new questions. You are free to ask us. You will get our contact information, so feel free to ask any questions. And I think the main question right now is when to start and how to start. And I think I hope that all of you will participate in this selection process and will pass it. So thank you very much for watching me, and I will pass the microphone back to Maria. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We have only one question for the moment in the chat. Are we still going to graduate as computer engineer if we attend the campus?
Yes,
Well,
sure. According to, our campus is fully, as I told you, is fully integrated into the bachelor study, which means we already passed all necessary Ukrainian legislation processes with our campus. So it's fully eligible to study that way. And it also covers all necessary topics which is necessary for you to study as a software engineer according to our standards. You know, for each specialization in Ukraine, we have a standards where your skills are defined, and we cover everything you need in the campus according to those standards. And also in the standard you may have right now, it's already up to 35% of selection part. That's where actually we provide to you a true individual learning path. So you will be able to select in this selection part or elective part, you will be able to select by yourself where you would like to, let's say, to go deeper with your study and with your skills as a software developer or whatever. So the short answer is yes.
yeah, so basically it's like the same education, but in a different form. So you don't have almost don't have questions or I'm sorry, lectures or like practical meetings, like, yeah, for example. But at the same time, you will have like more practical everything, more practical education. So it's the same, but in a little bit different form. Yeah, so of course you will get the diploma at the end of your educational process. Maybe some more questions? Everything is understandable. Okay, you will be able to ask any questions. Yeah, we have one more. German University. Mm-hmm.
Actually, the exchange program with a German university is intended only for Ukrainian students, because we created this exchange program as a special case for these war times, and it won't be available for international students. The German university supports only Ukrainian students, unfortunately, and this program is not intended to be a part of cooperation program with RVTH.
Yeah, so no exchange program, but you're still able to join campus.
Sure.
Okay, maybe some questions will appear, so feel free to ask them to our emails. Of course, we will get you any answers. Thank you so much for participation. Thank you for being here, for listening to us.
Thank
And
you.
yeah, hope to see you on campus very soon. Bye bye.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Yeah,
Bye.
yeah. Happy holidays.